Hey guys, what is up? Nice Show 123 here. I am coming to you here today, with a deck profile. And, okay, for one thing I have to say, right now, my Yu-Gi-Oh! Career is shit when it comes to me making synchros. Because I don't own Black Rose, and I don't own Trishula. And in this deck particularly, you kinda need them both. Or, not Black Rose as much, but Trishula, yeah. But this deck is missing a couple cards. What's the deck itself? It's just the extra deck is missing cards. And that's my real problem. I really didn't want to do the deck profile, but I'm really about to take this. I'm really considering taking the deck apart. And I don't want to take the deck apart without deck profiling it. And this is Fabled Tengus, Tengu Fabled, whatever people call it, just Fableds, with Tengu in it. Yeah, so the deck is Thunderborn Tengus, really good for stall in the deck. Like, there's, every time I pot, unless I'm actually needing Fabled monsters, this is what I pot back, is Tengu, is my Tengus. Because a lot of times I open with it, and a lot of times this thing wins me my games is with Tengu. Next up, we got 3 of your freaking lottery card right here. Snipe Hunter, because he literally is a lottery card, because he's a chance. And on occasions, Lady Luck will be on your side, and you can target one of your own cards with Snipe Hunter if you really need to pitch that Cerberus. You can be like, Snipe Hunter, roll like a 1, maybe, and special summon that Cerberus for free, basically. It's just how lucky you can get with them. Now, going on into the Fableds in the deck, you got 3, Trip Grimrose, Trip Cerberus, brokenest ass card in the deck almost. 3 Chawa. Again, these cards are too broken. 2 Ganesha, only run 2. Clogs the hand when I run more. Same thing with Cruz, only main decking 2. 1 Kushano. This card saves the deck so much. You've got that Cruz that you just drew into with your Reckless Greed. Kushano Engrave. Pitch Cruz, get it back, make your plays. Kushano adds so much to the deck. And then 1 Tricky and 1 Sangan. Alright, so that's the monster count. I don't remember the number. But yeah, we're going to move on to spells. We got Double Pot of Avarice. This deck wouldn't be as good this deck would not be as good without this card, because you need to repot your stuff back, and since you have a lot of draw power, you would see it a lot more often if it got limited or something, which I really hope doesn't happen. 2 Instant Fusion. Some people do not test this card in the deck, and this card is so freaking good. I don't understand why people don't test it. Because you pay 1,000, get a fusion out, whatever you need, because I mean you run a 5, a 3, and a 4. So Chawa with the 3, with the 4 equals Raging, and then Cerberus with the 3 equals Raging. So this so good. Got 2 MSTs, Staples, Giant Trunade, Book of Moon, Monster Born, Dark Hole. 1 Card Destruction. Again, pro as freaking crap in the deck. Well, actually, you know what? Every time I draw into it, I never actually use it. So it's honestly, like, if I was playing this deck and I needed to put in something else, I would probably take Card Destruction out. And then 1 Mind Control, take your opponent's crap, and synchro with it. Alright, so now one of the traps, triple Reckless Greed. Reason I'm running 3, drawn to those cards you need right when you need them. I mean, I love opening with this card because it gives you like 3 extra draw phases during your next turn. You set, Next turn, after draw phase, Reckless Greed. Or even better, if you have 2, their turns stack. So if you activate 3 in the same turn, you're only going to have to wait 2 draw phases. So that's the best part. 2 Compulse. Not a rich Yugi player. Don't own Mornings. But Compulse works just as well. And in my opinion, it helps because compulsing their monsters before you have to go for game is really very helpful in the deck. 1 Dust Tornado, hit those back rows, because, you know, this card's getting hot right now in the format. Just like, what's coming up? Like, what cards, like, really shot up last time around? I don't know. Something shot up last time around when it, like, cards that are not really as recognized as they should be that are coming up in the game, like Dust Tornado. And then finally a Solemn Judgment, you know, just random bullshit. Negate. Now I'm going to go on to the extra deck. This is the part where all of my favorite little viewer people get to laugh at me because I don't own lots of good Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We got a Stardust Dragon, a Scrap Dragon, a Colossal Fighter, a Scrap Archfiend. I do not own a Black Rose. A Bryonic Dragon of the Ice Barrier. A Gaia Knight. 2 Fabled Regions. Reason I do not run 3, guys. Again, I did not want to go and try and find one. I mean, it's hidden arsenal card. I really just don't want to go out and take money from people just to buy this stupid card. I'll just wait for somebody who doesn't value it much and they're not looking for much. So, you know, I'm not really concerned because I never actually competed with this deck in any way. 1 Cataster and 1 Librarian. Then 1 the Fabled Unicorn. Then 1 Chimera Tech. 1 Musician King, instant fusion target. 1 Darkfire Dragon, again instant fusion target. And then 1 Flame Ghost, again instant fusion target. Alright, so that is my Fable deck profile, or Tengu Fabled, or whatever the hell people call it. Alright, so this is Nice123. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, give me a little thumbie up thing, and thanks for watching, guys. So bye.